Alright, and we are back with Orleans. And we will do Valcouriers. Chase the French soldier. So we arrived in Orleans, we were attacked by a French soldier, and now we're chasing him, I guess. Or a few French soldiers, anyway. Here we go. I should also equip a new craft essence, probably. I've got the ability to with all the leveling I've done. This is awful, isn't it? It's a complete ruin on the inside. The outer wall is more or less intact, but you can't call this a fort. Because it's wartime? No, that would still be impossible. In 1431, Charles VII of France entered a peace treaty with Philip III, an ally of England. I assume that's like Philip of Spain, I'm gonna guess. And then Charles VII, that would be, was that the French king who thought he was made of glass because of glass delusion? I know there's a king that was during the 100 Years' War. He inherited the kingdom of France at a very bad, like, rough time of, like, stress while being a kid. And this dude kind of was just a bit crazy. Because of all the stress, probably. Of course, I'm sure there were some skirmishes. Ah, hey, here they come again. Bonjour, we are travelers. I'm speaking French now. I said bonjour, so we're clearly friends. An Englishman wouldn't say bonjour. We are not here to harm you. Please put down your weapons, monsieur. See, I threw that in too, monsieur. You're not the enemy? Well, alright then, if you say so. Come on in. Surely this is not a Trojan horse situation. That was rather easy. Yeah, even Roman's like, wow. Perhaps they're rational now, or they have no more fight left in them? I mean, they have a castle fort area. Why didn't Charles VII sign the peace treaty? King Charles? So you don't know? The king is dead. He was burned by a witch's flame. Dead? By a witch's flame? It's Jeanne d'Arc. She has risen again as the Dragon Witch. England retreated back quite a while ago, but where have we returned to run to? This is our home, but no, there's nothing we can do. Jeanne d'Arc is a witch? Who's Jeanne d'Arc? I don't really know, but they can tell me. Saint Jeanne d'Arc. I mean Joan d'Arc, but I don't know. It's spelled Jeanne, and I'm more used to Joan d'Arc or Joan of Arc, especially. But Jeanne d'Arc. I don't know. I'll go with that, since it's spelled like that. The Savior. She is a world-renowned hero. A woman who stood up to save France from being conquered in the late stages of the 100 Years' War. She saved France at age 17 and managed to reclaim Orleans in just 1 year. But she was caught by the English army, and after an inquisition burned at the stake. Technically, I believe she was captured by Burgundians, and then the Burgundians handed her over to the English, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway. They saw that from the time of her imprisonment till her burning, she endured gruesome torture and humiliation daily. England wanted to prove that she was not a saint, but a heretic. So they tried to torture her into saying, "I did not hear the Lord's voice." However, her heart remained true. Even while burning, she held on to her prayers. Later, her honor was recognized, and after 400 years, she was officially made a saint. A powerless girl's wishes changed the world. In that regard, Jeanne d'Arc is definitely a top-rank heroic spirit Here! They are here! Magical energy signals heading here. Familiars created using human bodies, skeleton soldiers. This time it's different. But you, both of you, can be as wild as you want. Yes, orders, master. Let's pulverize them. Battle finish. Alright, on to the next one. Ah, I forgot to equip the craft essence. God damn it. Phew, good work. You guys, I can't believe you took them on. We're used to it. Anyway, I'm sorry, but could you please explain this from the start? Is it true that Jeanne d'Arc has been resurrected? Yes, I took part in the Siege of Orleans and the ceremony, so I remember it well. Her hair and skin color are different, but there's no question that she's the saint from the past. Hearing that she'd been captured by the English and burned at the stake, we trembled in fury. But she was resurrected and through a pact with the devil, no less. What do you mean, the devil? Like the skeleton soldiers earlier? Not those. At least one of those we can handle on ourselves. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Damn it, as I thought. Here they come. Engage. Come on, stand up. Dragons are here. If you don't resist, they'll eat you. Large creatures are shown up near you. They're moving in first. Visual confirmation, but it can't be. Dragons or wyverns? There is a difference. I think a wyvern, I don't know, it's like a difference in the legs and stuff. There is a difference. Dragons? Yes, that is a subspecies. There is a subspecies of dragons called wyverns. That is definitely a creature that should not be in 14th or 15th century France. It's coming! Master, respond with full force. This is different from those old bones from earlier. Oh. Soldiers, douse yourselves with water. You can momentarily defend yourself against defend against the flames. Eh? You there, please pick up a weapon and fight. Together with me, follow me. That is... Oh. Ooh, she's a servant, but her energy is weak. Wait, what is she? It's a wyvern. Yeah, this might be a wyvern because, like, it doesn't have, like, 4 legs. It's only got 2 legs. Maybe that's the thing? I don't know, though. It's been a while since I've heard the difference.
Fatality.
One shot. Dead. Man, I want her. Fox Sniper goal. So cool. There's a lot of fake characters that could make good VTubers, and that is one of them. Except, you know, you don't want to break copyright, but still. For inspiration, that could be one of them. I believe that was the last. Alright, fine job, everyone. I was watching with sweaty palms and sweets in my hand. Now that I think about it, holy cow, I kind of look like MASH a bit. I mean, my hair is obviously longer, but it's both like pink and purple, and it's like the same eye is covered. Looks... huh, interesting. Anyway. Doctor! Those were the sweets that I got, right? Huh? What's that? Is that right? I found them in the command room next to the tea, so I thought. I got them as a token of gratitude for when we returned from this order. Needless to say, they weren't for you, but for Senpai, who no doubt fought bravely on the front lines. Mash, you've become a thoughtful person. Gobble gobble. I must say, these are some really tasty sweets. I'm sure Realm Rabbit will be thrilled too. Where did she get them from? Like, isn't the world kind of ended in Chaldea, like outside of Chaldea? How do we get supplies like food into the Chaldea? I don't know how that works. Master, when we return to Chaldea, please reserve enough combat resources for one attack. I've registered one more enemy that I'd like to hit on the back with the back of my blade. Impossible. No way. Run! The witch is here. Eh? A witch? ... Thank you so very much. No, that was nothing. Before that, your name. Ruler. My servant class is Ruler. My true name is Jeanne d'Arc. Jeanne d'Arc? I thought she was dead. We'll talk about that later. It is nothing we should speak of in front of them. Come over here, please. We've been invited. What should we do, Senpai? It's a clue. Blue's Clues. Q, Q, Q! Blue's Clues. I agree as well. Blue's Clues. She looks weakened, but she's a servant too. I'm sure she's aware of the situation in this area. Let's ask her for details. Let's see if Jeanne d'Arc has a blue's clue as to what is happening here. Section 3, Jeanne's Mystery. They are few in number, but there does seem to be some evil presences. We are close to the fort. Before they invade, let's take them out. Well, that was a short story bit. I'm happy for it. Means we can blow through these fights faster. In the whole singularity, if there's enough of those. Alright. Blast them. Wyvern, meat gun. Or Mordor, I should say. And there's a gun. Who's flying her helicopter when she does that ability? Yawn. Stretch. Okay. I should also add craft essence, right? Okay. The enemy has been wiped out. Good job. Yes, I think we can settle down here. First time, please. Tell me your names. Understood. My individual name is Mash Kyrillite. This is Realm Rabbit, my master. Master? So there are masters even in this Holy Grail War? No, it has nothing to do with the Holy Grail War. I am just a demi-servant. Demi-servant? Not a true heroic spirit. Have you ever heard of us? Right, so we should probably clear that up first. I am indeed a servant. My class is ruler. I understand that. But a majority of information about the Holy Grail War that should be provided is missing. No, not just the information. My stats have ranked down as well. Not only have I lost the anti-servant command spells, I can't even reveal their true names anymore. Luckily, this is my homeland where I was born and raised. If nothing else, I still speak the language. That soldier earlier was saying, that Jeanne d'Arc turned into a dragon witch. Having just materialized a few hours ago, I am not sure what's going on. It seems there is another Jeanne d'Arc in this world. A Jeanne that murdered King Charles VII of France and committed a slaughter at Orleans. So that doesn't mean two of the same servants have been summoned in the same era? If we could access the Holy Grail's war records, there should be examples of simultaneous summons. Anyway, one thing is for sure, King Charles VII is dead, and Orleans has been occupied, which symbolized the collapse of the nation of France. In history, France was the first nation to declare human liberty and equality. Many countries followed suit. Delaying this by 100 years would stagnate civilization. Without progress, we might still be stuck in the Middle Ages. I just heard a voice. Is that Magecraft? What in the world are you all? Oh, that's right. We didn't introduce ourselves. Nice to meet you, Saint Jeanne d'Arc. My name is Romani Arkamon. Everyone calls me Roman. I do various support tasks. Nice to meet you. I see, Roman. You tend to be a dreamer. What is this sense of defeat? She complimented me, but I'm not happy at all. Excuse me, Mademoiselle Jeanne. Give that another try. Excuse me, Mademoiselle Jeanne. It's our turn now. Our objective is the correction of this twisted history. We belong to an organization by the name of Chaldea. I see. I understand now. To think that the world itself has been incinerated. My worries were so trivial, but now I am an incomplete servant, and even I cannot trust myself. The Jeanne d'Arc that has occupied New Orleans, or Orleans, not New Orleans, different continent. Not only that, but of those flying dragons. You mean the wyverns? There is no way wyverns wyverns. I always called them wyverns, but I think it's wyverns. There's no way wyverns existed in the 15th century France. More importantly, he called you a dragon witch. Yes, I don't want to admit it, but the person controlling those dragons must be myself. I have no idea how she's controlling them. I never thought about such a thing during my life. Summoning dragons is the highest form of magecraft, let alone to have this many. It's an impossible feat for modern mages. It should be difficult even for this era's magecraft. That means, Realm Rabbit, if there's anything that could bend the rules like this... it's likely to be Holy Grail. Exactly. It's over and only speculation, but these are no longer someone else's problems. I see. There are still many unclear points, but I have an idea now. Mademoiselle Jeanne, what are you going to do from here? The objective is clear. Head to Orleans and take back the city. To do that, I must exterminate Jeanne d'Arc, the Jeanne d'Arc who stands in my way. The Lord didn't show me the path, but I cannot turn my back on this. Even alone, you will fight. She's just like history says, Master. A startling difference from Da Vinci. Master and Doctor, our objective and Miss Jeanne's are the same. I was thinking about our next course of action. How about we help her? Of course, I thought the same. Right. It's best to work with Jeanne here. It's a rare honor to fight alongside a saint and savior. Good. Then once again, Mademoiselle Jeanne. We have our own objectives, but we want to be of aid to you. Will you allow us to fight under your flag as your companions from now on? Oh, the pleasure will all be mine. I cannot possibly thank you enough. Thank you, Realm Abbot. I thought I would be in this fight all alone. Now, at this place and time, we shall fight as one. So, Realm Abbot, please give us your orders. Alright, we got some more Skelemans. Battle finish. I'm so ashamed that I said I'd fight on my own earlier. Thanks to you two, I feel stronger than ever. Even if I'm up against myself, a witch, I have nothing to be afraid of, now that the two of you are here with me. Being called a witch. I'm fine. Needless to say, it saddens me that they'd mistake me for the other Jeanne. But it can't be helped. In fact, it hasn't been more than a few days since I was burned at the stake. If a resurrected me caused a massacre in Orleans, I can't blame them for being scared of me. I was afraid the British might be stirred up, but it would appear things are going smoothly. We should be seeking out the Jeanne who they call a witch and defeat her. But for now, we should scout around first. The goal is simple, but reaching it, not so much. As expected from Jeanne d'Arc, a well-versed in the art of war. Like she said, an assault on Orleans is ill-advised. It's an unfamiliar land, and we have yet to set up any bases. For now, take the initiative and gather intel on their defenses. As for the witch Jeanne, or shall we call her Dark Jeanne, I would like to find out what kind of servant she is. The rest is up to our forces. It would be good to have more allies. Jeanne, is there a reading on any other servants besides ourselves? I'm sorry, but I am incapable of using my ability as a ruler to detect other servants. Like other ordinary servants, I cannot detect them unless I am within a certain distance. Rulers can detect servants? I was careless. There is that possibility. The other me? No, which Jeanne? It's too confusing. I will refer to her as Dark Jeanne. Anyway, if that Dark Jeanne is truly a servant, then her class, like mine, is a ruler. If that is the case, she will immediately be able to detect our location. We must be prepared for battle at all times. If possible, I would like to minimize our activities in any nearby towns and villages. But without a lead on our hands, I doubt that's possible. Let us head out early tomorrow, Realm Abbot. Well, Realm Abbot is human and should probably get some sleep. I'll do that then. Yes, I am fine. My abilities may have gone down in rank, but I still possess the basic abilities of a servant. Well, good night. Alright. Did Realm Abbot go to sleep? Yes, surprisingly quickly for someone who is unfamiliar with sleeping outdoors. Is that so? I could be imagining things. But is there something you aren't telling us? ... I don't mean to pry. I thought it best to confront you in case it should become an obstacle in battle. Quite right. As you wish. I shall tell you. It could be because my summoning was incomplete. Or perhaps it's because my original self died just a few days ago. How can I put it? It feels as if I'm a brand new servant. A rookie, you mean? Yes, there is no future or past in the throne of heroes. But I don't have the power to access the records there. Therefore, it is difficult for me to act as a servant. It feels like I'm going into battle for the first time all over again. And that bubbly-looking mage there from before. He called me a saint and savior, but even with that expectation, I have no such power. So that is the thing, or the thing is, I fear that I will become a burden to you. Jeanne, if that's all then, it's alright. What? I mean, this feels like my first battle, also. We are the same. As a demi-servant, I cannot fully harness my power as the heroic spirit. However, the heroic spirit inside me said, it's okay. And Senpai, Master, trust someone like me. I don't know how to say this, but Senpai didn't choose to fight to prove something. Senpai is simply trying to do what should be done, I think. So, it's alright. There's no reason for you to worry. Thank you. I feel a little better. I am pretty familiar with this area and this country. Let's give it our best tomorrow. Yes. Alright. Next is La Charite. Is that how that's pronounced? Or is it like La Charite? La Charite? La Charite? I don't know. Information gathering. First, let's cut through this forest and head to Orleans. Of course, it will be difficult to enter directly, but we might be able to get some information from the surrounding towns and forts. We're almost at La Charite. If we can't get any information here about Orleans, we'll have to get closer. I'd rather avoid that as much as possible. As long as I'm here, still uncertain about the forces we have, we cannot engage. You're really cautious. No, to be honest, I am panicking. No matter how you look at it, the other me cannot be in her right mind. What that monster will do by controlling the people, it's easy to imagine. Overwhelming power and hatred can easily destroy a person, no matter how notable or noble they are. Wait a minute. A servant was detected just ahead of your current path. Its location is in La Charite, which is your destination. Exclamation point. Huh? It's getting further away. Oh no. I've lost it. It's too far away. Foo. What is it, Fu? Suddenly climbing all over my head? You want to see the sky over there? The town! It's burning? Let's hurry! It couldn't be! Doctor, life form detected. It's no use. There's nothing alive left in that town. It can't be. Wait! Just now, a sound! Wait a minute, that's... No, it can't be! It looks like they've turned into the living dead. Master, I will scatter them. Whoa! It's me! I'm back! Whoa! Oh, they're zombies now. Rip. Gasp, gasp, gasp. Are you alright? Yes, I'm fine. Okay. They're still here. They look like wyverns. Wyverns. Are they? No way. They are devouring the corpses. Stop it. I'm going. Riveting story bit there. Battle finish. That was the last of the wyverns. No sign of the enemy nearby. The battle is over. ... Jeanne? It was most likely me who was behind this. We can't be sure of that yet. No, I can tell you. I am sure of it. There's just one thing I don't understand. How much do you have to hate others to wreak such havoc? I can't understand that. Hold up! The servants that just have left have reversed course. This isn't good. They must have realized you're here. How many? You must be kidding. There are 5. They're fast. Are those riders or something? We don't stand a chance against them. We must run. But we might be able to face them if we had the same numbers. But there's no way you can fight an opponent that's several times stronger than you, is there? Let's retreat, as any sane person would. It says so in the 36 Strategies of War. ... Jeanne, servants are closing in. I won't run. I must at least find out what their true intentions are. But it's no use. We won't make it. Mash. Just run. Got it? Still nothing new to summon at the time of recording. It's just these same options as the last time. But when I record this again, probably will be different. I've got more League of Legends I need to record, so gonna be doing that for a while. I think it's good to save up Saint Quartz when, you know, there's nothing you want, because then when there's something you want, you can summon a bunch of times on that one thing and probably get it, or at least have a good chance of getting it. So for now, well, maybe we got friend summons we can do. Okay, probably won't get anything new from this, but hey, maybe. Yep, no. Alright. Until next time then. Goodbye.